welcome to VOM, the virtual open mic. You are now listening to the sounds of Jules Bland.
Oh, and it was going so well, too.
Oh, God, everything's on fire.
Where's the button?
I'm going to mute myself.
Jules Bland, y'all. It was going so well.
Straight from American Blandstand. That's your friend and mine, Jules Bland.
How's
man
everybody
who's
doing?
anything but bland.
There it is.
Whoa,
Time to charm.
John, you brought it all. You saved it up. Welcome back. It was Turbo John. How are you, sir? And welcome, everyone, to the virtual open mic. Is this really 129? Did I read that correctly?
129. So,
My goodness gracious.
yeah.
It never ends.
Yeah.
Guess what?
It hasn't yet, anyway.
Nope.
We're going to keep it going as long as we can. As I said, this is, or as Chris said, pardon me, this
was
is
me.
VOM, the virtual open mic. We do this every Monday night starting at 7 p.m. I am your host, Rowan Corbett. Right over here, we got Mr. Chris Eric.
Hey, how's it going?
He's our co-host for the evening.
Yep.
And, we're going to keep things moving along for you. So, well, speaking of moving along, I'm going to...
You're not quitting the VOM, are you? That's not what you meant by moving
I'm
along.
going to finish tuning my guitar, and then I'm going to play this song for you.
Oh, okay.
Which song?
Oh, it's a song about witches? It's a witch
Exactly.
song? All right.
You know, I just saw it.
I have one of those.
Christmas. What? You do? Just one? Just one song about witches?
Which
I
song?
demand at least 3 songs about witches. Witches come in threes.
Yep.
It's
I'm
the
not
way-
comfortable
the way
with my
it's-
response to
the way
that,
it's
so I'm
done.
going to move on.
You gotta have 3.
Good things come in bears.
If it
that
was
was
Sith,
the-
it would be 2. But
Oh,
That was the Yogi Bear live action.
that was.
That was the poster.
Yeah.
That was the text on the poster for the
Yeah.
ad for Yogi Bear, starring Justin Timberlake and T.J. Miller.
Yeah, I think that might have been why T.J. Miller took the job.
man,
Inside comedy reference, everybody. Turns out he's a dirtbag who calls in bomb threats and a bit of a sex pest.
oh,
Is he all those things? I know he had an issue.
Turns out.
Turns out, hurt people while trying to make them laugh.
Did you just come up with that yourself, the first part?
Just now, that was me.
Oh, wow, cool.
Me. That was me.
Speaking of me,
No. No, no.
Rowan.
speaking of hurting people, I'm gonna
There
play a
it
song
is.
for you.
Rowan Corbett, everybody.
Rivals stand opposed to exercise these demons. It's all black and white, red all over. There's no room for doubt. Right is what we're sowing. Gotta fight it out, keep on going. Never ask for names, try to think too much. It's never just a game. We're not losing touch. Plenty in the sea. It's flush within a maze. As heroes stand opposed, avatars and idols rise above us all, might and glory. Thunderous applause, witness to the action. Victory is ours, we made it happen. We never ask for names, try to think too much. It's never just a game. We're not losing touch as we wade into the sea. We're flush within a maze. Lead the great strife, or leave someone behind. Leave someone behind. Right makes night, if you're so inclined. They never ask for names, try to think too much. It's never just a game. They're not losing touch as they collapse into the sea. They flush within a maze. Thank you.
Very nice, sir. Point of order.
Yes.
You said we were running a little light. Are we doing twosies or threesies? What is your feeling?
Let's start with twos, and then we will perhaps do a lightning round. I think it's possible some others might show up still. So
It is possible. I would like to say that. Oh,
you would like to say something about the weather? Are you still there?
I'm sorry, Steve. You're very far away.
Why we're light. Oh, I'm sorry. Why we're light. People.
Oh, I'm not sure. Not sure. Your volume's kind of low there, Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
If you can bring your mic either up in volume or closer to your face, that would be.
Or up in closer.
Huh, I didn't change anything. Why is that? Anyway, there were only 2 times open when I checked in at 9. One was 9:50 and the other was 10. Remember once before we had that problem?
There was an issue. Yeah, Rob said he was having some problem with the sign up.
Right.
Righto. Well, anyway, we will figure it out. Let's see here.
Oh, there
was I
are
gonna
some
go?
comments I need to make you aware of, Rob.
Oh,
just so you know.
I love
And
comments.
let everyone know that Eric James Danowski said, "Yay, Vom time! Go Rowan, go yeah!" And the little turkey things. No, those are clapping
those are
hands.
hand claps. Those are hand
And
claps.
then I cannot. I don't think I'm going to say what Kay said, because
they look
no.
like, they look like Squirtles.
do they?
I'm not actually sure. My Pokemon is very rusty these days.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. So
I'm
But-
vaguely aware because children, but
I do want to say hi to Casey. I'm glad to see you're back, and hopefully you are feeling better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You were under the weather.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Hope things have improved in ways that one would hope they improve. See, that it's that kind of sparkling banter that you only get here and on American Bandstand. But that is a different conversation. So, Rowan, what did you have for us for your second song?
I've got another tune in this wacky C tuning I like to use. This one's called Burn Down. I've been doing this one a lot lately, but I'm kind of digging it, so you just have to deal. Can't say your name. I think about you all the same. Don't recognize who I was. Just the fire I became. I was such a fool. Was I ever even real to you? A paper doll. Just convenient fuel. So now I twist and curl and rage the world. A mockery of life, and the flames around us here. But then there's only smoke, then it disappear. If I could let this go and take another breath, I could leave the blaze. While there's something left, but I still twist and curl and rage the world. Still I twist and curl and rage the world.
Rowan Corbett.
Very cool.
Always sounds good. No.
Comic-Con. D23 just happened.
They announced things that I might enjoy. I don't know.
Secret Invasion. Sam Jackson has a beard.
Sure.
I gotta admit, I got really excited when I saw that. So.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
that's all I've been waiting for.
He can grow a beard. There's no question.
It's all I've been waiting for was some facial hair. Just, God, just that naked baby face.
Sorry, Rowan, but small point of order.
Yes.
Specifically, a running order this evening. Because technically, Mr. John Patton is up next. However, he did have some tech issues. If he wanted to go after someone for a little more time, completely acceptable. We just need to see where we're running.
All right. How are you feeling, John? Do you need to shake some things out? Or?
I'm feeling I need at least 10 minutes to
Okay.
finish swallowing my nachos.
All right.
Nachos,
That
we
is
were wrong.
fair.
We thought it was taco salad, and it was nachos. Apologies to anyone offended.
Close.
Yeah,
It's in the
yeah.
Tex-Mex.
So then, I think in that case, we shall have to move along to Dijon.
Yes.
I believe you are up next.
And I'm sorry, before we Dijon, there is the matter of the middle of our list is a wasteland of no names. So there's all this time that does not have people in it, and
Yeah, so
technically
that's true. So everybody,
Hosts play.
be ready to go. And
cat-like reflexes.
yeah.
Hosts play.
The host
It's
did
time for the
play.
hosts.
Yeah, host played.
Well, I did mine.
Yeah, he
Chris.
did his. That's what
No,
matters.
there's a co-host, and then there's a host again, and then there's a co-host again, and then a host
Nobody
again.
wants that. Nobody.
There's
No,
just
it's
so
gonna
many
turn into-
slots.
it's not
What are you
Sunday
talking about?
afternoon.
Who's
It's not-
nobody?
it's
Am
not
I? Are you
Sun-
calling me nobody?
No.
Wow.
That was
You better
Kurt
let the
Russell's,
man-
That
yeah.
was Kurt Russell's character from Fast and the Furious movies.
You
Mr.
better.
Nobody.
Kurt Russell was in those movies.
Wow.
Presently is. I believe he's filming the 10th one right now.
I had no
goodness
idea.
gracious.
John Cena plays Vin Diesel's brother. That's
Sure.
fine. Who's
Sure.
next?
Sure.
I believe
This next slot brought to you by Doritos.
No.
No, actually sponsored by Doritos.
It turns out you don't ask John questions before he finishes his nachos. You do so at your peril. Because, but,
So instead, we will ask Dijon to grace
hey,
us.
there they are. Hi, folks. How are you?
Dijon. Dijon. Right. We'll have mustard jokes now. This is
Nope, no mustard jokes. Don't know any.
not allowed, huh?
Yeah, because I can't.
Oh, I didn't say they weren't allowed.
Only in the library with the candlestick.
Ooh,
Ooh, clever.
mean Mr. Mustard.
Okay, this is called Golden.
Golden.
Yeah. When you met me, I was empty, incomplete, cracked and empty. Nothing seemed to fill me. I was empty, my life pouring through the cracks, and you should have kept what you had. You discarded me. Didn't wait to see my inner swan. You discarded me, tossed me to the side. My scars are here for all to see. Scraps of life, the tears, the stains, a quilt stitched with golden thread. I have overcome. fixed with gold, I'm stronger, so much better. I'm filling my flaws with gold, I'm golden. Golden.
Very
That is
nice.
about like kintsugi, right?
Yes,
Okay, and
is
then that matches your background. That's awesome.
exactly.
Thematic.
Wait, what did I miss this time?
Oh,
What?
I missed that.
Kintsugi is well. Would you like to explain what kintsugi is?
No, I don't know what it means.
Not you. You
Oh, okay.
fucking god damn it. Can't take you
Kintsugi
anywhere.
is the art of repairing things with gold, a Japanese art, and makes the broken piece into a piece of art.
Like a vase or a bust or
Or literally any mug I've ever owned.
Well, I think that it started out as a Japanese thing, and I've actually seen it used in museum conservation. So when they have a piece that is that is broken, they will use gold because gold is non-reactive and it won't really if it can stand the temperature of molten gold, it won't none of the other things about gold will cause it to oxidize or tarnish or anything. So
Good to know.
yeah.
And Jonathan Majors' character used it at the season finale of Loki to put his castle back together. Anyway, you got another song?
Yes, and because
Co-host.
I understand there's a little bit of time to fill, this is sort of a medley or a mashup. I don't know which to call it.
Debbie put this together, and I really like doing it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so it's up on the boardwalk in my room.
Yeah, we call it the homeless song. People
Yeah.
that live under the boardwalk.
Right. Okay. When this old world starts getting me down, people are just too much for me to face. I climb way up to the top of the stairs, all my cares just drift right into space. On the roof it's peaceful as can be, and there the world below don't bother me. Oh, the sun beats down, melts the tar upon the roof. Your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, oh yeah, on the blanket with my baby is where I'll be.
Under the boardwalk.
Out of the
Under
sun,
the boardwalk.
we'll be having some
Under
fun.
the boardwalk.
People walking
Under
above,
the boardwalk.
we'll be making love under the boardwalk, boardwalk. When I come home feeling tired and beat, I'll go up where the air is fresh and sweet. I'll get away from the hustling crowd, all that rat race noise down in the street. On the roof, that's the only place I know where you just have to go and make it so. There's a world where I can go and tell my secrets to, in my room, in my room.
My room.
In this world
boardwalk.
We'll be having some fun. Do my dreaming and my scheming. Lie awake and pray.
Under the boardwalk.
People walking
Under
above.
the boardwalk.
We'll be making love. Do my crying and my sighing. Laugh at yesterday. At night the stars put on a show for free. And darling, you can share it all with me. Keep on telling you, right smack dab in the middle of town, I found a paradise that's trouble proof. And if this old world starts getting you down, there's room enough for two up on the roof, up on the roof, in my room, in my room.
Under the boardwalk. Boardwalk. My room under the boardwalk.
Very nice.
We call it the homeless medley.
I always assumed that Under the Boardwalk was written by like Goffin and King or Lieber and Stoller, and it's not. It was a couple of guys I'd never heard of wrote it. That was Under the Boardwalk, Kitty Young and Arthur Resnick.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I had no idea. That's just for me, I guess.
I heard a lot of great versions of that, though.
Yeah.
I think the one that always comes to my mind is the one done by Rockapella.
Oh, wow. They do great stuff.
Yeah.
Acapella rock, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's great.
Did they ever
Find
I
Carmen
know they were-
Sandiego? No, they
I
did
was
not.
wondering because like they were on a long-standing mission to find
Man.
out where in the world
If
she
you're going to
was.
go in, Jules, you got to be ready because Rome was just, I'm taking that from you.
Well, I was putting the bait out there. Hopefully
Mines.
someone would.
Mike.
Speaking of the Chief and Carmen Sandiego and Rockapella, Chris, you'll love this. There's a great Carl Tart, great actor who's on Grand Crew, plays the Chief on many episodes of Comedy Bang Bang out Mondays, starring Chris Eric's favorite person, Scott Ackerman.
So, Dijon, thank you so much for playing. Always a pleasure, never a chore. Thank you for the gold information.
Greetings, gumshoes.
I don't know that I ever actually saw that show.
You're
I'm with
okay.
2 kids.
It's okay.
You'd think.
Yeah, there's a new one though. It's animated.
That's okay. So, I believe that we are popping right along. Unless there was something on your mind, Rowan. Any business you needed to cover?
Well,
Any-
I wanted to welcome John Pfeiffer back to this side of the country. He was considerably more westerly for a while. So
Westerly and northerly.
Oh, so you're
Western-
back.
yes.
Congratulations.
You're
You didn't
talking Cumberland,
Excuse me.
Maryland.
you didn't send me a message or anything, John. I thought you were passing through. Did you not
Well-
end up coming
well,
this way?
I didn't end up stopping.
Ah. Fair enough. If you
But thank you for being kind enough to offer.
Oh, sure.
I ended up just pretty much I ended up going straight through.
how did you actually drive through Erie or no? I don't know.
No, that's the other consideration is Erie is quite a bit out of the way for.
Yeah, I'm definitely not worth going out of the way for. If I was right
Well,
on the way, I'd say yes.
Had
But
to,
no.
I had to,
Don't do that to
it's
yourself.
quite a bit south of you to go down the PA Turnpike.
Yeah, definitely not worth the stop. So it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back in more familiar climes. What were you feeling like playing for us this evening?
Well, the first song I ever did on the virtual open mic 2 years ago when I finally joined it after I figured out that you were actually doing it. Took me a while. I'm a little slow,
You're not alone, friend.
The first song I did was this song, and then I did it again a little over a year after that. So I think it's about time I do it again. And I did this yesterday at the Tacoma Park Folk Festival, and I was a little bit afraid to do it because I was afraid what kind of response it might get. But I did it anyway.
It sounded great, whatever it was, because your set was great, and I was there, and I met John Pfeiffer, and he exists in real life. In case anyone was
Wait,
wondering.
that means you exist in real life,
Hey,
Jules.
man.
That's
And
gotta
it's-
be.
yes,
jury's
I
still
got
out
to
on
meet
that.
Jules.
Yeah.
That was I got to catch a good bit of Jules' set.
Nice.
It was
was a
good.
nice
It
day.
was fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a nice day. So, anyway, here is that infamous song. My work and his work had no cause to mingle, but every time that angry young black man passed me in the warehouse, he would spit some derogatory remark in my direction. After all these years, the question that still haunts me is, how can I, clueless white guy, put myself in the shoes of this angry young black man, if only for long enough to sing you this song? You think this brother hates you? Well, I wouldn't waste a dime on one more privileged white boy who wants to waste my time. Time is precious, work is hard, half my friends are dead. No way you can understand, go trouble someone else instead. Cause I don't need your sympathy, I won't return your call. My baby needs her daddy, I don't need you at all. Don't get all apologetic or act like you're ashamed. Atone for how you benefit by pretending you're to blame. Blame won't feed my family or ease the load I bear. Parade that guilt for all to see. Well, frankly, I don't care. Cause I don't need your sympathy, I won't return your call. My baby needs her daddy, I don't need you at all. So just take your Tom Collins or whatever you're drinking and go back to your cozy little self-satisfied liberal neighborhood. The one where I can't even take a stroll down the street without people trying to hide their fearful, suspicious glances. You say you don't see color, man, you don't feel the pain. You call me brother, call me buddy, buddy, you can't take the strain. That millstone of injustice just keeps slipping off the shelf. If you can't take that burden on, well, just keep yours to yourself. Cause I will bear my brother's burden, his back will bear mine too. Until your back is bleeding, boy, your pity's still about you. And I don't need your sympathy, I won't return your call. My baby needs her daddy, I don't need you at all. No, I don't need you at all. I don't need you at all.
Very nice, sir. Should I ask how it went over at the festival?
Actually, there was a black man sitting right in front of me, and I saw him looking at me kind of sideways when I started the song.
Yeah.
But when I got to the end, he smiled and looked me straight in the eyes and was clapping real hard. And so I thought, whew. Whew.
That is good.
And it wasn't me.
No, and it wasn't Jules. Jules didn't clap at all. He was looking at me like,
I was
who did
stone-faced.
what?
I was like, I'm gonna have a chat with you after.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
think
And
it's
we
that Jules
did.
Well,
couldn't
you know,
affect the lights.
two people who are a lot darker skinned than I am have told me two opposite things. One person said, John, you can't sing that song. And the other person, both of these people are my mentors, my songwriting mentors. I won't name any names, but the other person said, you have to sing that song, John. And I got to thinking about it, and if a black person sang this song, they might just be another dissatisfied, angry black person. Whereas if a white person sing this song, it changes that. I hope it changes it in a positive way, a way that gives us a little bit more, not a little, a lot more compassion for seeing the life that the other side has had to live.
I feel that way about like so many movements for like disenfranchised people. And, it takes the people who are already enfranchised pointing out, the inequities in society and stuff, it takes the privileged pointing out that they have privilege.
Exactly.
For the other people that are privileged to actually listen. You know what I mean? Like, that's why John Brown was such a good example of someone. By the way, we should definitely take the John Brown method. Just saying. Or the French method, whatever you want.
So anyway, that's why I've started doing the song a little bit more often than just once a year now. I try to pull it out when it seems right, but you got to pick your audiences too. There's some places where I couldn't get away with doing it.
Yeah, there's good uncomfortable and bad uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I think it made everybody good uncomfortable yesterday.
Yeah. And it's as much as art is about holding up a mirror to reality,
exactly.
There's also you also have to read the room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turns out
the room might be very unreal.
Yeah. I just played when I played Tacoma Park however many years ago with the band. We just got yelled at. A guy walked up to the stage, got in our face, and went, "Why do you have to be so loud?" And then he stormed off.
Oh, well, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
Because it's Tacoma Park Folk Festival, and you guys had
no,
electric
we were an electric
instruments
band.
and drums.
We had no business being there.
Yeah,
He just made sure we knew.
One year.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah. Keep fighting the good fight, Mr. John.
I will do my best for all concerned. Because when we help somebody else, it always helps everybody. And if we can enlighten just one person, it helps the whole world somehow. So anyway, but this next song is not anything about that.
No pressure, everybody.
This next song is just about helping myself and maybe one other person. Anyway, I did this song almost a month ago for you, but it's gone through some drastic changes, and I've rewritten every single verse. So I want to do it for you again. I think it's a better song now. Anyway, it's a song I told you before. It's called "Doing" or "Doin'." June had sparkling Renoir eyes, their starry spell danced my demise. Love flashed to light up that embrace. The doing blew up in my face, so let me do this time with you, to do you well and do you right. Do this fire dance of bliss before these embers do good night. July's hands burned hopelessly, their jealous blaze belonged to me, till ghosts of cold to time and lies relit her hot, suspicious eyes. So let me do this time with you, to do you well and do you right. Do this this fire dance of bliss before these embers do good night. August's heart was trauma-kissed. Her mother's bruise is her father's fist. Now one who saw her brothers beat can't bring herself to cross the street. So let me do this time with you, to do you well and do you right. Do this desperate dance of bliss before these embers. Ooh, where's the one to warm my nest with a sizzling heart and whorish zest? To do it all for tears and sweat, still burn for all we ain't done yet. There's so much here we ain't done yet. So what will old September do? But scatter leaves I might pursue. May's fever raging through me still does it to ward off winter's chill. So let me do this time with you, to do you well and do you right. Do this fire dance of bliss while the glow's still burning bright and smoky love is still in sight before these embers do good night.
John Pfeiffer, y'all, back from
Thank
his
you.
tour of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Goodness.
Mr. John Pfeiffer. You can catch him at Pfeiffer's Corner on YouTube. And it's good to have you back, John.
Yeah, it's good to see you
It's good
back
to
where you're
be
supposed
back.
to be.
Good to be back. Thank you. Thank you so
Appreciate the
much.
tour through. You went heavy song first, and then naughty song second. And I appreciate that. I appreciate some. I always appreciate some high-minded filth. So I'm here for you. I just want you to know. Girls can't stand it when you're doing it
I'm
right.
glad somebody appreciates it.
Oh, sure.
Well, let's see here. We had D-John, and then we re-Johned, and now we're going to John again. So we got to...
And I'm all like, you guys in the chat already got this, but I'm going to do it for the people on the stream.
I mean, you don't have to.
No, but I'm going to, and I say it every week because I have several Johns at my open mic too. What is this, a brothel? All these Johns.
Wait.
John
I'm just gonna.
Patton,
There could be
everybody.
more. There could be more. Let him get there. What is it?
End of joke.
Oh,
I could come up with some sort of witty rejoinder, but I'm not going to.
a rejoinder? Oh, that's terrible. Nicely
I know,
turned.
right? It's not a pun if it doesn't make somebody groan.
Something Jack. I don't know. That's all I got. That's all I got so far. I'm still working on it. How are you this evening, Mr. Patton? Glad you made it back in. We had our concerns
Good.
about your well-being.
I got a good one for Jack, but I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm really not.
Asked and not answered.
All right. This is an unreleased song and will probably remain that way. It's called Annie Dear. Oh no, Annie dear, I think it's gonna rain. Oh no, Annie dear, you'll miss the final train. sometimes nights don't work out quite the way you plan. I fear you'll slip away and always disappear. Annie, Annie, dear. Oh no, Annie dear, another quiet drive, taxi sign, traffic light, another sleepless night.
Very nice, Mr. Patton.
Nice.
So why shall it remain
Why-
unreleased?
It's my
Oh, good
internet
questions.
that's blanking on it. Offer.
Sorry, what was that?
Everyone froze for a second. My internet connection is unstable. I don't know how messy it is out there for you guys.
There were some hiccups in there, but it mostly came through. So
Yeah, I feel like we
Okay.
got the gist.
Oh, good.
So there
Oh,
was a
good, then
question
you-
in the room as to why is that going to remain unreleased? Good question, Mr. Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
It's a real sweet
I don't think I
song.
have enough material for a whole jazz album.
Well, then it's
Oh, it
the
doesn't
last
have
track
to
on
be
the
a
album.
jazz
What is-
album. There you go. There you go. That'd be a sweet last track.
Or a hidden track, or
I mean, that was from FOM this year. I don't know. I mean, if I could, I might. I don't even know what I'm doing for the next album, and I probably shouldn't even be thinking about it since I still have one to release next month.
no. Always think about the next album. That's how you're jumping from one rock to the next rock. I understand.
I mean, I've got like 2 albums worth of songs because it's always a backlog, right?
Mhm.
And it's just.
Yes,
I know
understand.
where that. I
Right.
know where
Yeah.
where that is. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
definitely.
I think John
I've
and I
got
are with
about
you.
I've got about 3 or 4 albums worth of songs that have never been recorded.
Chris must have like 10 at this point. I swear.
Yeah.
It's like.
It's considering in like between 2020, 2021, and the first couple of months of 2022, I had like 90 songs. I think I at least 10 of those are worth putting out. Like I don't have the specific math on it, but this is what we call hypomania, people. This is why we're looking into medication. So, John, speaking of being enthused, what are you enthused to play for us next?
This is a song called Stagehands. I played it a few weeks ago and messed it up, so let me see if I can mess it up again.
Always a chance.
Of course, we're unrehearsed. The stagehands are scrambling to assemble the mise-en-scene. And of course the curtains are stuck, so they dive from the catwalk, dive from the mezzanine, and land on their feet like an Errol Flynn swinging on a rope. And they all give a hand, they all give a hand, they all give a hand to the stage. Tell us to break a leg, wish we would, honestly. They know all the lines you see. And of course the vacant front rows just fade in the spotlight, and those further back can't see us in black. The stage lights can't swivel stage right. They all give a hand. They all give a hand. They all give a hand to the stage. Be more spectacular if we had enough time. This isn't how the effects all looked in our minds. We would look more respectable if we only knew how. We'd mouth our illusions and strangle the doubt. But of course we're underpaid, and the stage hands are sweeping while we chat with the gallery, and they clean up the popcorn tubs, and they fold up the scenery. The leading cast things in costumes into bins, exeunt when they've padlocked the doors. They all give a hand. They all give a hand. They all give a hand to the stage. They all give a hand. All give a hand. All give a hand to the stage.
Don't tell me you're not putting that one out either.
Actually, Heather might sing on it. So.
Nice. Is this a Heather we know? Is this someone?
Yes, this is in fact a Heather.
Sounds like second word.
For those who might be wondering what Heather he's referring to, not the movie from the 80s
Don't
featuring
like,
Heathers.
put this, don't like make this explicit out there. I'll have to like follow up on it.
Oh, okay, all right.
I can't handle the pressure. Rowan.
You only want the
Some
implied oral
possible
consent.
Heather.
You don't want the written.
We're still
explicit.
we're still figuring it out, because it sounds like the sort of song that only one person is singing, but I am addicted to harmonies. So I mean, if anyone's heard any of my records, you've probably noticed that.
Harmony is always good.
I will say, for what it's worth, if that is the Heather you're talking about, she's quite good. You should have her sing on it. Yeah. I vote yes. I vote yes. John Patton, everyone. He's back to his tea. He's had his fill of us, but lovely couple of songs. How are we doing, Mr. Corbett?
I think we're doing all right. We should probably tell people who we are and what we're doing here exactly.
Well, you're Rowan Corbett.
Yes, and you are
the host.
Chris Eric. You are the co-host.
I'm the fill-in. Yes.
And we, not the royal we, but like we, me, you, and all gathered here are called VOM, the virtual open mic. We do this every Monday night starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're going to keep on doing it until you learn.
What are we supposed to learn? I don't... What it...
You're going to have to
sir.
figure that out, Chris. You're going to have
You
to
mean I could go to
figure it
sleep
out.
if I knew? Damn it!
And next to school you, we have Mr. Jules Bland. Hello, Mr. Jules Bland. How are you?
Hi.
School U, is that like a new university
Yeah,
somewhere?
it's right next to PragerU.
Oh God, no! Please.
I thought it was a Coldplay song. And I will try to school you.
I will. Yes.
Lights.
You bet.
Lights. Well, hold on.
It all
You know-
went downhill so fast.
I don't hate that song, though.
will guide
I don't
you
hate
home.
Fix You at all. Oh, that's not what you meant. You meant just us. Well, I mean, I said, do you want me to co-host? And you said yes. So this is mostly on you.
You know, guys, when you try so hard, but you can't succeed, it's like when you get what you want, but not what you need.
You know, you
Well,
can't
you
always
know,
get what you want.
You take the good, you take the bad, and you take
Take
them
them both.
And there you
Then
have.
you have Alan
That's
Thicke
what-
wrote that song.
No.
Yeah.
he did.
Oh my
He wrote a
God! I
bunch
had
of those.
Different
My mind is just like.
Strokes. Yeah, he
He-
wrote that and
he
different
wrote a bunch of 'em.
strokes. He wrote quite a few. Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts of
He's
life.
the goods. Well, now he's not, but
Well,
you know.
no, he's dead, but he's still the
Thick
best.
of the night, baby.
I'd still, in the thick of it, I'd
Hey.
still prefer. Okay, it's chaos.
Hey, Dad, mute yourself.
We got you muted there, Miss Patton. You're good. You're good to go. Although it did come out at just the right time.
Was really
I-
good comedic timing.
Yeah, that's really just let's just tell Jules that he's wasted too much time talking and
No,
going to the next
it was
performer.
Steve's
time?
turn. You've done your time.
Well, you know,
I-
I actually signed up at the last slot, so I should have the Kira Sedgwick slot, but I
And yet-
don't.
The closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it turns out Rick Millman is next.
Yeah, after
Yeah,
you.
so
Yeah, there
I
are
kno-
other things to happen.
I noticed.
But at least the lefties aren't abutted against each other.
I'm a lefty.
Abutted.
Are you a real
are you
lefty
are you
or
a
a fake
practicing
lefty?
lefty? Like, do
I'm a
you
real late. I'm authentic lefty.
do you play left-handed?
No.
Then no, you do not count.
Get
I'm
out
sorry.
of town.
Finds
Rick,
it
they're
along, and I
very
can't just
exclusive.
can't seem to get it. All right.
You're
Rick,
kind of
Rick,
exclusive.
for context, it's not an affront to your authenticity. They're merely looking for who they can borrow guitars from.
Pretty much.
Oh, I missed that
why
part of
can't
the
it be both?
conversation.
Why
Never
can't it be
mind.
both?
Yeah, you can be two things.
So
I
Jules,
don't have
what are
any
you playing for
guitars
us
to
tonight?
lend you, but I
So
am
close.
lefty.
So allegedly.
it's the
So
thought that
Jules, what are you feeling like playing for us tonight?
Songs probably, right? That's
I'm
like-
sorry, your time's up.
Okay. See you guys later.
American Bandstand, Thursdays
what
at
it's-
8.
That's not when. It's because I have an open mic.
Oh,
the
I'm
only
sorry.
open mic.
Yeah, the only one. We have a question. From the audience. Eric James Danowski asks where Rob is. He is in fact in a meeting this evening. So I'm just trying to help things limp along until he is back.
Technically, everyone that will be on screen tonight is also in a meeting because they call these Zoom things.
Don't do that. Don't do that to my brain hole. Don't do it.
So
don't.
technically,
He's in a different Zoom meeting.
Yes.
Your princess is another Zoom meeting.
Someday. He'll breathe heavy. So, Jules, what are you playing for us next? Or first? Or at all? Are you playing tonight, Jules? American
hope
Bandstand?
So
Thursdays at 8?
not. You're a part of this. It
I
helps
know,
if-
and so are you.
God.
We all are.
Oh my God. I'm gonna play.
You broke Jules. It's great.
I can't.
The weird thing is Jules and I have become friends.
It's
which
wild.
I think makes it so much weirder.
Yet he still never shows up to my open mic.
That's right. I was I was 25 minutes away.
Oh.
I was sitting at a friend's house eating pizza.
Yeah.
I couldn't come. It wasn't my choice.
On
I was
paper
asked not to.
plates.
I've already said too much. Jules, play a song.
What? Okay. This is a song. See. Hey Rowan, what are plugs? You got some plugs? You got anything to plug? I need to tune.
Ah, I see. Well, there is this open mic that happens on Thursday
the
evenings.
Thursday nights?
Yeah,
Oh,
aren't you
at
hosting it in
El
Ellicott City?
Golfo?
Yes, at El
in
Golfo in Silver Spring, Maryland.
Ellicott
Yes.
City? Hosted
See,
by our
Rowan-
president and founder, Rob Hinkle.
Rowan was doing the thing where he was being like a good host and a
I don't know what that
genuine
means.
friend, and
I know what those words mean
promoting
individually, but
my
when you say
open
them all
mic.
together like that, I just get confused.
Whereas Rob, and I'm not saying he's wrong to do this, but would have absolutely.
Didn't you need to tune?
I'm tuned
Okay.
now.
It's a good thing no one signed up tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was supposed to be last, everybody.
I think you're doing great.
It's not a silly little moment. It's not the storm before the calm. This is the deep and dying breath of this love that we've been working on. Can't seem to hold you like I want to, so I can feel you in my arms. Nobody's gonna come and try to save you. Pulled too many false alarms. We're going down, and you can see it too. We're going down, and you know that we're doomed, my dear. We're slow dancing in a burning room. I was the one you always dreamed of. You were the one I tried to draw. How dare you say it's nothing to me? You're the only light I ever saw. I make the most of all the sadness. You'll be a bitch because you can. You try to hit me just to hurt me, so you leave me feeling dirty, cause you can't understand that we're going down. And you can see it too. We're going down. And you know that we're doomed, my dear. We're slow dancing in a burning road. Go cry about it, why don't you? So go cry about it, why don't you? Go cry about it, yeah. Oh, my dear, we're slow dancing in a burning road, in a burning room. Don't you think we ought to know by now? I think we should learn somehow. Don't you think we ought to know by now? Think we should learn somehow. Think we ought to know by now. Think we should have learned somehow. Don't you think that, my dear, we're slow dancing in a burning around? was gonna fade it out, but
That was a good stop. That's a really good song.
yeah,
That
who
was
wrote
a really nice.
Yeah,
song,
you
too.
should totally record that and release it.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I mean, like I wrote it back in 2005, and
Sure.
I lent it to a friend.
See, that's where the story falls
He was
apart.
going through some stuff. No, this was in 2005 when I had friends.
Friend.
Right.
You had friend.
I had friend.
Yeah.
His name was also John. This wasn't a brothel.
But we do
Okay.
have a request from actually Kate, who is not with us. Kate Pempleets, who is not able to be with us this evening for. Is this the first time?
No, she's
Rowan?
had a few. She's
Point
had
of
a few
order?
nights where she's been away. So
Oh,
Rowan's muted.
we lost Rowan. Rowan, you're
Steve,
muted.
your mic is still
I shall
really
ask
quiet.
to unmute you. I asked to unmute you. Will
But
you unmute?
I already answered, but go ahead.
that is weird. I don't know.
That is weird. I didn't do it.
I don't know how that
Wasn't me.
happened.
What is this, Al Yankovic?
Anyway, what were you asking me?
Oh. I asked if Kate has ever missed a VOM.
Oh yeah,
because-
yeah, she has. She's missed.
Recent,
it.
This came up
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah, it did come up recently.
Okay. Because she was requesting your Atlantis song.
Oh, it's so long, and I was gonna play a short one. If we go around again, I will play it.
I have trouble.
Okay, we
believing
will hold you
both of
to
those
it.
Things, but
It is 7 minutes long.
you don't have a dance mix of it, or like a single mix for the 45.
Well, DJ Khaled, I gave a cut to DJ Khaled, but all he did was just say his name for 7 minutes. And I didn't.
Hey, I bet it's sold. I bet it's sold, man.
Khaled. Have you ever seen anyone who loves saying their name more? All right, I
All
got.
I remember,
got a short
I
one
remember
for
him
you.
saying "We the best." That is what I
And you know
recall from
what?
Khaled.
You know what, Chris?
What's that?
As far as I'm concerned, everybody out there listening, watching, and everyone in this Zoom meeting, we the best.
Jules Bland, everybody.
Yes, thank you for the silence.
So, in lieu of the Atlantis song, are you going to play another song by a normally mediocre songwriter to prove a point, or are you going to play
he's
one
a
of
good
yours?
songwriter. It's just
Okay,
you may not
sure.
like his delivery, but
Sure.
the
Yeah, that's what it
the
is.
bones is good.
Whatever you have to tell yourself. So,
You're
what were you
a
going to play
ship of
second?
Theseus.
You're a ship of fools.
Okay. This is a song. I wrote this one. You're fast asleep and deep and slow to wake. Slip past the sheep and creeping, I'm here to stay. It's been a while since you last saw my face, oh, but I know I still control all the choices you make. You can grieve till you achieve peace of mind. But there's no need for me to leave. You will find yourself in the thick of the night when it's cold and you're alone with no place to hide. Try to come back for more. You've already locked your door. What are you fighting? Fighting for? Resisting is wasting time. Every move is mine. So falling, falling, falling alive. Blackhawk. Thank you. If we go around again, it's Atlantis time, baby. Everything's going down.
Jules Bland, everybody. Jules Bland. I apologize. I picked up my my seltzer water to show it to Rowan. I held it up. I put it down. I knocked it over. I have a wet sock and a dry sock, and an area with a towel.
Okay. Well, but
So very exciting.
none of the equipment got wet, though, right?
Young priest and an old priest. Not so far as I can tell.
All right.
No.
Are you going to
No.
be okay to play with a soggy foot?
I've done worse.
Okay.
And,
All right.
and done worse.
Well, you'll have
call
a
me
few
old
minutes
soggy foot.
to dry off while we get
Call me old
Rick
soggy
Millman
foot.
on the stage here.
Hi.
How's it
Hey,
going,
Can you
Rick?
hear me
Millman, how are
okay?
you?
I can.
I'm good. I just I saw that you had all these empty slots on Facebook, and I thought, oh, okay. Well, I've got a couple songs.
Well, I'm glad
So,
you popped in then.
Yeah, I just want to do a real quick sound check. I do have that. I just want to make sure the noise cancellation thing is right. So,
Yeah, go ahead and play a
can
little
you hear
bit.
that?
No.
You didn't hear that?
Mm-mm.
What? Okay, so I need to turn off the noise cancellation.
Yeah. Generally, the best thing to do is to put background suppressed background audio to low.
Well, what I'm on right now, if you recall, I use Bang & Olufsen's audio control, and I'm in noise
right.
cancellation right now. Right now, I just turned both off. All AI noise removal applied to output, and the other one's to input. Is there anything else I need to do? Can you hear this?
Yes, we got you now. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted.
All right.
Well, I've got a couple new songs. The first one I'll play is I came up with like 3 new tunes in the last month, and this one I'm not crazy about the lyrics, but they go together with the song pretty well. So I'll play that. I don't even know if this has a name yet. Hold on a sec. If angels were to encounter what I saw that day, a new revolution, a long time coming, here but not bound to stay. Sublime and ferocious, fire, water, and land, like the force that divides us between the sharks and the sand. They came from nowhere and everywhere, between the cradle and the grave. The earth is returning.
That was nice.
Very
man.
nice, sir.
Well, thank you. I kind of like the lyrics. I kind of don't. I feel like I didn't know exactly where the story was going, but it was fun to play. I did a bunch of songs on the second fret using D-like configuration, so this one also comes out of that. This one is a new tune, but the lyrics came from the Snowstorm in August songwriting challenge Java Mamas in 2010, which I came across on Facebook. Love the lyrics. I have absolutely no idea what melody I use because I haven't played it since 2010. So I got some new music, and it sounds like this. So we'll just call it August Snowstorm. Like a snowstorm in August, frozen in time. Still life in a snapshot, all movement in dream time. The sky is an igloo under blistering sun, trying to thaw through what the snowstorm's begun. Living in paradox, and I want to know why. See, there's this angst of an avalanche in this soft lullaby. Sins of the body, sins of the brain, holding me hostage, think I'm going insane. So what do I do now with myself center sustained? This image is shell-shocked in a window-cracked pane. It's hard to see clearly in this Augustan heat, while thinking of snowstorms melting inside of me. And then I start thinking, and I become aware that the world I created just isn't there. From the eyes of a child, nothing stands in the way. Each life is given this moment to play. Forgive me, oh Father, for the sins I have made. Didn't know what I was doing. Guess I got in my own way. And so I stopped thinking and become well aware that the world I created just ain't there. The snowstorm is drifting, my eyes no longer soar. The icebergs are melting and a new world is born.
I like that.
Thanks. Thank you. I kind of like it too.
Yeah, I'm glad you popped in tonight, man. We
I
usually
am
don't
too.
get you except for on the new song nights, so it's kind of nice to have you.
Well, you guys were free. You had open slots. I was free, and I happened to have a couple of songs.
Space
So
is
it's
available.
real honor to be here with you guys.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It is our honor,
Thank you.
truly. So, yeah, it's good to have you back. All right, let's see here. Well,
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 it's time for Mr. Chris Eric.
ah,
It's the moment you've been waiting for.
oh boy. I haven't been waiting for it. I can't imagine anyone else was. Hi. How are you? Nice to see you. How's everything today?
That's self-deprecating humor, my friend.
You know it.
How you doing?
good.
Yeah. So VOM 129, huh?
Yeah,
Ain't that something?
129 of these.
Oh, sorry. Bookkeeping question. So the next live from the lair is 128. Is that right? Or is it 130? It's one.
I think
more,
it's
one up.
130. Yeah.
Okay,
'cause, yeah.
130. Do you know what the lineup is this time?
Everyone who has ever appeared on the show,
So I will be there.
possibly.
Wow, I had no idea.
So in actuality,
I better
okay,
gas up the car.
Okay, so
a clip show.
here's the thing. Yeah, I believe it's
clip
actually
show.
going. Yeah, actually a clip show.
No, not really. Is it?
I think it will be actually. It's going to be like a highlight of if Rob's able to get it together in time. It's going to be a
okay.
highlight of all of the VOMs since or not the VOMs, the live from the lairs since they started.
Is it
Apparently,
going
I
to be a
didn't
clip
come in
from
until,
every
like-
single one? That would be amazing.
Yeah,
like
and-
129 clips.
Yeah, I don't think I come in until episode 7. So
Yeah, I don't come in till episode 127. I don't
Yeah.
think. Yeah. So
like viewership was starting to flag. They're like, oh, we need to add some more interest. So like that was the crazy guy living in the basement. Yeah.
Is that me?
No, that was me.
yeah, that was. it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So.
Kramer, you're their Kramer.
Hi, Jerry.
Yeah. So when are you gonna do your Michael Richards stand-up routine? You could get away with it.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "What's the big deal?" I don't. What's he doing? What's it? No, that's fine.
Why is this news?
I don't.
What's happening?
What? Yeah, but you see, he's acting like the guy who couldn't. No, he's not. He's just saying
I
words.
don't know. This just
Oh
seems
goodness.
stretch.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of stretch, what's up, Stretch? That's what we call you now, Chris. You got a song? Stretch?
Stretch.
I don't know. It's
I would
segues.
say that's a stretch.
That was a stretch.
sick
All right.
burn.
Because I'm like 5'8", so you wouldn't call me.
Oh,
stretch.
but also it was a stretch to consider that a segue. Like it was bad.
that which goes without saying.
Okay.
So
Thank you, John.
he started it. To be fair, so I did something that I haven't done in a while, and no, not just let somebody else talk. I went and I wrote another song, which songwriting and I had been on a bit of a break. So I haven't done this in a while, so govern yourselves accordingly. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Say it's good. You have all those desires. It's fuel. It gets you up and fired. And only takes you higher. All I ever wanted was out. Never really had much of a doubt. It's all I ever wanted. You say it's great. You drive the wrong way. You can't wait to hit it every day. It's like a drug to strive for better things. Proceed, oh there it is always worth the sting. Kind of thing it brings. And all I ever wanted was out. Never really had much of a doubt. It's all I ever wanted. So go on. It's not nearly so bad. Just look around at all the fun you've had. Maybe don't be sad. The reasoning's ironclad. And take out your notepad. And all I really wanted was out. Never really had much of a doubt. It's all I ever wanted. Thanks.
That was like the anti-Rowan ending.
An outro is nice every once in a while. You throw a little coda in there.
Denouement.
What he said.
That what he said.
Okay.
A denouement.
Denouement.
Yes,
That's
yes.
exactly how I read it every time.
I got a denouement from the government the other week.
I opened it and read it and said they were suckers.
The other day.
Kate?
Man, they were suckers.
No, that's not Kate.
Picture me giving a hoot. I say never. Hey, you started it.
Before you go, I just wanted to say that Lacey says hello to everyone but you, Chris.
Oh, good.
So,
Good. So she's doing okay then.
Yeah,
good.
she's doing good. She's doing good.
Good. I had concerns. I was going to play, well, certainly not for her, but I was going to play because Kate had asked for Driveway. There it is. Maybe I know the words. Maybe I don't.
The Miley Cyrus song?
What?
Nothing. Look it up, everybody.
I'll get right on that. That's like the Wrecking Ball song because I was singing along to that because what was it? Relationships are difficult. and what was funny was hearing like my kid at the time, he was like 7 or 8, singing along that way. Relationships are difficult. So here's a different song. Come drink in my driveway where everyone can see. Come drink in my driveway, spend some time with me. I know, can't be alone, not now. But a little of you is worth it anyhow. Come drink in my driveway, we can't get too close. Come drink in my driveway, you can make the toast. I know you have your busy life to live, but I'll take whatever you can give. Believe me when I say it's all I want. Ignore me when I start to crack. Whenever I say take it back, Believe me when I say, believe me when I come drink in my driveway. Any time is good. Come drink in my driveway if you think you should. I know might not be your perfect day, but I can't think a better way to say, I worship you, I worship you, I worship you, I do.
So a Rowan ending and then a
That was
Cosi ending.
Cosi, everybody.
Yep.
That was Cosi.
Got to change it all up.
Right.
Chris Eric, ladies and gentlemen.
That's me.
Ah.
Ron Corbett, everybody.
Thank you for helping out tonight, Chris. It's
Oh.
always a pleasure to have you along.
Thanks for having me. Always a pleasure, never a chore, sir.
And I feel like I haven't seen you that much lately, so it's kind of nice.
I feel like we've both been busy. You have things doing. I have things doing, of a lesser but still doing degree. Children went back to school.
Yeah,
That has
that's a big
taken up
one.
much time. Yeah.
That is a big
Don't
one.
we have to do a live stream happy hour at some point?
We do. Yeah, we got to figure out that
I think.
for later this month. So
Are we
No, I
talking
think we should
live
talk
stream
about it right now,
business?
shouldn't we?
Yeah, can we all
Oh.
just like the three of us have a meeting so that we can
It's
talk
not a bad
about
idea.
so we can schedule our live streams.
How about in the
independently?
after party? We should
Okay.
do that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about
All
that
right,
today.
Stay tuned, everybody.
Or don't. Don't stay tuned.
No,
It won't be broadcasting.
In fact, go more home than you already are.
If you consider digging into the foundation of the building, that'll help. That'll only make things better. Rick
More
Millman, what did you say?
I'd like to know, Lacey, what did I do? I don't even know what I said.
I thought she said everybody besides
oh no,
me.
everybody
No.
besides Chris.
no, there was something. She said something about like something he said was not funny. I'm not sure what it was.
And I don't know what it was because I thought lots of not funny things. I just don't know which one it was actually.
You know, you may have caught a little bit of hate shrapnel off of me, Rick, and that's not your fault.
Yeah.
You're in the blast zone.
Yeah, you're in the blast zone, man. A little bit of unfriendly fire is what we call that. So, moving right along with our
Speaking
evening.
of unfriendly fire,
What?
Steve Patton's up next. I don't
that
know.
makes less than no sense.
I don't know. I'm just I'm trying.
You know, his son is right there. I mean, what are you?
John, hi. How was your set yesterday?
Where's the little mute button?
God, that was
That was harsh. John,
That
do you
was
want to
harsh.
take this? Do you want to introduce your dad?
I don't think we.
Ladies
can't
and
hear
gentlemen,
you.
Steve Patton, a songwriter from Baltimore, mostly known for I got nothing.
Oh, it's too bad because your tone was amazing. I just have to
It's like-
feed you
it was
lines
like
of my
honey,
squeaky
yeah.
little voice. You know,
So-
here, say,
Yes.
talk about where you came from.
See, Steve, I'm not getting.
Yeah,
any
I
audio
should just
off of you,
talk like
though.
this all the time, and people would be much more impressed with what I have to say.
You should
Even if
give
you
your
have
audio
nothing to say.
to your dad because we can barely hear him, and we
Oh,
can
yeah,
hear,
you
like,
gotta
your
shut-
throat, the inside of your throat. Yeah.
Sorry, Steve. How are you this evening?
Yeah, we're not getting
You're
any
muted.
audio at all.
We're not
anything
getting
from
you,
you.
buddy.
He's not muted. He's
You're
just-
not muted.
You're not muted in Zoom.
I have no idea.
Oh, there he is.
Okay,
I
there
hear
we
a
go.
little bit.
Hear a little
All right,
bit.
can we get some more
I
audio
have
out of you?
No idea what the problem
And-
would be, but I will speak up.
Steve's too.
Well, here, let's do a little troubleshooting if you don't mind. You see the little
I don't mind.
microphone down there?
Yeah,
All right, the carrot next to it, hit that,
yeah.
and then audio settings.
Let me look at that. That may be the problem. Maybe something changed. Test speaker, microphone, leave computer.
Yeah, so go to audio settings. Make sure that your mic volume is all the way up.
And by the way, John, that's some fine glottal noising there. By the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
No,
forgot to
it
mute
was a
myself.
compliment. It was solid.
One of my ticks.
All right, now you were muted, for sure.
We have lost his audio entirely. in the meantime, welcome to VOM number 129, everyone. That's
The only
right.
open mic
We
with
have
4
we have
hosts.
done 43 VOMs
Wow.
3 times.
That is true. Yes.
I like how John just vaulted over fourth chair, like, get out of the way, Chris.
All right, Steve. Yeah, I think you're muted again. If you can unmute real quick. Yeah, there you go.
I'm not doing that. Whatever's doing that is not coming from me.
That's really odd. Okay.
Okay, so here you go.
I feel like I'm drunk again.
Hey, where there's life, there's hope.
I gotta take off the earphones so you can hear me. That's what it is. When that sun comes up again, gonna find me gone 10,000 miles behind me. When the day is done, gonna take that big jet plane across the sky. You don't need to ask me the reason why. Yeah, go ahead and lay there all alone on your bed with your whiskey dream running around your head. I'm just going far away, a place I've never been. It'll be cold and out yonder before you see me again. Well, you know I used to love you, don't give a damn no more, 'cause the barroom and the bottle are all you're living for. Now I'm tired of excuses and living in despair. You can drown in your bottle for all I could care. Yeah, go ahead and lay there all alone on your bed with your whiskey dream running around your head. I'm just going far away, someplace I've never been. It'll be cold and out yonder before you see me again. Well, there ain't no use in talking, you don't hear a thing I say. $10 on the dresser will help you through the day. By the time you have missed me, I'll be 8 miles high. You can drink your damn whiskey, lay around and cry. Yeah, go ahead and lay there all alone on your bed with your whiskey dream running around your head. I'm just going far away, someplace I've never been. It'll be cold and out yonder, or you see me again.
Very nice, sir. Very nice. That's a shiny, nice new guitar you got there.
So shiny.
I got a new toy in case you can't tell.
What'd you get? What'd you get? Oh, he doesn't have his headphones
Built a
on.
palace out of glass, built on dreams that could not last, hoping that you'd someday see just how much you mean to me. Love shattered pieces on the ground, why sweet treasures tumble down. And I see the lies revealed in the truth I've kept concealed. I kept the secret of my tears, kept the rumors from my ear, and my doubts I've pushed aside for the sake of foolish pride. Love shattered pieces on the ground, life's sweet treasures tumble down, and I see the lies revealed in the truth I've kept concealed. My world is crashing to the floor as you're walking out the door. From the stones of truth you throw at my palace as you go. Love shattered pieces on the ground, life's sweet treasures tumble down, and I see the lies revealed in the truth I've kept concealed. I saw the way he looked at you and told myself it was not true. I needed to believe that you still care about that love that we once shared. Love shattered pieces on the ground, life's sweet treasures tumble down, and I see the lies revealed in the truth I've kept concealed. Okay.
Steve Patton, y'all. Steve Patton.
This, by the way, is a very interesting guitar. The great thing about it is easy to play.
What is it? What is it?
It's a EART.
Oh.
It's a no brand. It's one of those Chinese made things, but it's got some interesting features like stainless steel frets that are really nicely finished.
Yeah, this guitar's got a lot of art.
I like to say that it plays like spreading butter on warm biscuits, and it sings just as sweet as a bird in a tree.
Oh my goodness.
My.
Well, there you have it. The buttery warm biscuit of a guitar. Thank you, Steve.
And
That
it
was
looks
awesome.
like butter. That's the
It does look like butter. Yeah.
It's like butter, baby.
More like cheese, actually. A bit more like cheese. I like cheese.
Isn't it?
Well, I don't want to say that because that makes it cheesy. You know? What do you get for
Brought to you by Bobby's Biscuits, the VOM 129.
Bobby's Biscuits.
Actually,
Oh,
it's
lot
Martha,
cheese.
Martha Washington self-rising flour that I've never
Cheese grommet.
It's a bit crap, isn't it?
Bloody big cheese.
All right.
innit?
Well, coming
Speaking
to you
of big
now,
cheese-
live from the
Moving on.
Matrix,
Whoa,
we have
whoa.
Mr. Matt Holson.
Oh, hi.
Hey,
Hi, how are you?
doing?
I'm pretty good. I was warned that I might be too loud. How's this sound?
Not so far.
No, I think you can bring it up
Okay.
a little bit, actually.
Oh, okay.
A little quiet.
Okay, just a little bit.
Very nice. Thank you.
Here's a Randy Newman song. Yes, baby, I've been drinking And I shouldn't have come by, I know. But I found myself in trouble, honey. And I had nowhere else to go. I got some whiskey from the barman, and I got some cocaine from a friend. And I just had to keep on moving. So I was back at your door again. Guilty. Yes, I'm guilty, baby. And I'll be guilty all the rest of my life. How come I never do like I'm supposed to do? How come nothing turns out right? You know how it is with me, baby. You know I just can't stand myself. And it takes a whole lot of medicine for me to pretend that I'm somebody else. Guilty. Yes, I'm guilty, darling. And I'll be guilty all the rest of my life. Something like that. How come I never do like I'm supposed to do? How come nothing that I try to do ever turns out right? You know how it is with me, baby. You know I just can't stand myself. And it takes a whole lot of medicine for me to pretend that I'm somebody else. Takes a whole lot of medicine for me to pretend that I'm somebody else.
Very nice. What Randy Newman record is that off of? I don't recognize it.
I don't know. Early,
Okay,
but I don't remember. I used to have it, but you know it's on vinyl,
Yeah,
so
he
basically
had a-
it doesn't exist anymore.
yeah, he had a great run of like the early stuff, like I Think It's Gonna Rain Today and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember when this is from. It was early though.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt. I was just curious.
Oh, no
like,
trouble. Yeah.
I feel like I know a lot of Randy Newman songs, but that one wasn't
yeah.
familiar.
He has this one song called "In Germany Before the War,"
Yeah.
And it's like a really slow, pensive, widely orchestrated thing. It's a great song. Look that up.
Yeah.
if you
His
haven't
whole
heard
record, the one just Randy Newman, I think they called it "Does Something New Under the Sun," but that wasn't his fault. But it's all orchestral, and it's I want to say it's his first or second record.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's real
it.
early
Such
on.
a good composer. I mean, it's just
Typical Randy Newman. I mean, his arrangement of this song had these like something. I'm guilty. he has like, and he
It's not
gives
a
it to the
surprise.
trumpets.
Hey, he's got a family business. He's from a long line of film
long line.
Right,
composers.
Alfred Newman.
Alfred wrote the 20th Century Fox fanfare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he had like 96 scores.
yeah.
Time to
Those
go
were his
down the
uncles. He
Wikipedia
just went and
hole.
hung out with them at work. It's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're scoring King Kong, huh?
Yeah. Amazing.
That was his uncle.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. He did all right.
Hey, before you go on to the next song, you can give us like another like 6 dB of volume.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
that's so precise. It's ridiculous. Rob.
That is very specific. You have been ruined. Hey,
Did you
Chris,
know
I'm going to
that-
need you to... No,
yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
Did you know that dB means different things when you're denoting sound pressure level and when you're denoting line level? 6 dB means twice as much in line level, but 9 dB is twice as much in sound pressure.
I didn't realize that.
In
I don't know what you just said.
I may have gotten those backwards. In other contexts,
The
2
engineer
dB
in me
twice
is
as
going to
much.
quibble about this,
Wow.
and this is not an appropriate time to
The
do
three
so.
of you should start a podcast. That's all I'm gonna say.
But I know of 3 different three different applications of the term dB. And
Pete
one
Hosapple's group?
what?
Pete Hosapple's group, the DBs?
Oh, 4. Okay.
Live to serve. So what were you playing for us next there, Matt?
You know, you totally drove it out of my mind.
I'm
It's- yeah. What was I gonna do? I'm gonna do a song by a friend of mine, Steve Hudson. If I can remember how it goes. It's not like I don't know I got things to do. Not like I don't care. I got this real bad case of gravity. The signs are everywhere. I got lazy bones. Must have been short a couple chromosomes. Lazy, lazy bones. Oh boy, I was a fool to misjudge it. Eating off the same budget. It's how I must have got it. And I got it. A bad case of lazy bones. I must have got this from my Valentine. 'Cause she's a sleepyhead through and through. We spend all day cooped up, sleeping overtime. A Sandman rendezvous. We're two lazy bones, piled on the bed like a load of clothes. Lazy, lazy bones. It's more than just chronic. It's almost gotten bubonic. Relax, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. Bad case of lazy bone. Don't really have that tonight. We're two lazy bones, call out for pizza in a monotone. Lazy, lazy bones. Bad case of lazy bones.
Okay, now, Matt, I have a
Screwed
question.
up the ending there. That wasn't quite right.
I have a question. Was it just like really good method acting, or did you actually have a yawn?
No, the yawn was scripted.
Oh my God, that's brilliant! That is Christian Bale level.
That commitment.
Daniel Day-Lewis. I mean, just.
I mean, that's how the writer did it. You know.
He went out and learned to yawn for this song. He couldn't do it before that.
That's a fun fact.
Oh, well, that was awesome.
So next. Oh, that's right. You said there's gonna be like a lightning round. Or
The
something.
lightning round.
Lightning round. John,
I'm afraid so.
hit us with a lightning round.
The lightning round.
Totally worth the wait.
Some ASMR shit right there, man. Jesus Christ, mate.
All right. Well, without any further ado, I'm gonna lead off this lightning round.
Being led off by Rowan Corbett, our
I
intrepid
think you
host.
still got the spotlight on me, Ron.
Oh yeah.
Rowan.
Here, let me
Nope,
get that.
nope.
Oh,
I got you.
okay.
I got you. It was, and then it wasn't. Is what happened. Rowan Corbett. Very nice, Mr. Corbett, as
you.
always.
That was very nice. Yeah.
Good to hear you playing. Hear you playing banjo again. It feels like I haven't heard it in a while.
Yeah, I haven't. I haven't really been playing that much, but been picking it up a little bit more lately.
It just seems a bit odd with that T-shirt, fella. That's all. It just seems spanking and banjo music. I mean,
No, not Spank Ray. It's a Spank Ray.
Oh, it's Spank Ray.
Right.
Yeah.
Only
Time to introduce my dad to Space Ghost.
You only spank Ray.
So
That's the only person you spank.
We can't read the writing, Rowan. You're
Why?
not.
Yeah,
leap
Why do we
forward,
only
Ron.
hurt the
Leap
ones we
forward.
love?
Rowan, we can't read the writing. You're not high enough, and neither are we for Space Ghost.
Myself, man.
Zing from the new third chair.
Nice. All right.
So we're moving right along
Love
to Mr.
it.
Pfeiffer, I believe.
I believe that is correct. What
And
you
he
got
has
for us,
spotlight
Mr.
for
Pfeiffer?
everyone.
Hey, how's the is that too loud?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
All right. I haven't done this one in a little while, but I've done it a few times for you. The song goes back to 2009 or 2010. It's kind of my version of a kickback on all the flack I got for leaving my wife. You can call me crazy, yes, and you can think I'm cruel. But with the will of love to guide me, I'll no longer play the fool. So before you make assumptions, let the jury hear my plea. Before you go to taking sides, please listen once to me. 'Cause you don't know, you don't know what's really going down. To build our love a temple, to firm the shaky ground, to no avail I labored, all my walls kept tumbling down. I pray the Lord to guide me, help me bear this ball and chain. I know the fields of temptation only lead to fiery flames, but we don't know, no, we don't know what's really going down. I said my heart is taken, I'm not looking for romance. She said, fine with me, my friends and I are only here to dance. There's no crime in affability, no shame in making friends, and to understand good night is good enough, the story ends. But we don't know, no, we don't know what's really going down. So well she kept her distance, no, she'd not lead me astray. Don't forsake the bird that's in your hand, or throw the nest away. But mysterious are the forces, our chance meeting to reprise, and the stranger on the road may be an angel in disguise. 'Cause we don't know, no, we don't know what's really going down. A sea of flames surrounds you, there's an angel on the shore. If the way is clear before you, only fools would bar the door. Say a prayer for the fallen, to the broken heart be kind, and embrace the life you're given with a loving heart and an open mind. 'Cause you don't know, no, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know what's really going down. So because you never saw them doesn't mean I shed no tears. Couldn't quench her angry fire, how I tried to persevere. They say change is never simple, yes, and true friends they are few. Now before you bring the gavel down, allow me to review that you don't know, no, you don't know, you don't know what's really going down. Oh, we put ourselves in the driver's seat and we think we're in control, but we don't know what's really going down.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you.
John Pfeiffer, y'all.
How's it going,
Next
man?
up, we have a John Patton.
This is a song called Altai, and it's a burial ode from someone burying a loved one in the permafrost it's in the steppes in the middle of Asia a long time ago. And the permafrost has started melting, which is revealing some very old archaeological sites. Probably not worth the trade-off. Falls the last night of snow, settle careful and slow. 1, 2, 1. Cover up and go. Cover up and go. Cover up and go. There'll be no wind for weeks. There'll be no sun today. Thaw to thaw. Want to walk away. Want to walk away. Want to walk away. Buried in aquamarine, become a little strip of green. 6x2, frozen but serene. Frozen but serene. Frozen first track off the new album that comes out next month. So I can
Well,
play
good, so
whatever
you are
I
putting
want
that
now.
back.
I don't have singles to promote anymore. I can play the songs I actually like. I didn't pick the singles. I didn't pick half the tracks for the album, and I didn't pick the singles. So this was like a really weird situation
Who
for
are you
me.
letting pick your tracks?
So my co-producer Chris Freeland, so he did
yeah.
he did like Wyoke and Future Islands and a bunch
Never
of other
trust a
people,
Chris.
but he-
I'm telling you.
Acacia Sears
but
as
he
well.
he picked I gave him like a whole pile of demos, like 25 songs or something, and had him and said, okay, let's finish the album we started in 2016. So he picked the like last he picked 6 of the last 7 songs. I threw one on at the last minute on him, and then Chris Hamilton picked those singles. And
Chris Hamilton? Chris Hamilton?
yeah, he was our drummer for a couple years.
How do I imagine we know a lot of the same people. Oh my God, that's a name I haven't heard in a minute. I miss Chris.
He's doing the CD release with us too. He's gonna play piano.
Nice.
Very cool.
I knew him from my Tim K days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim played one of the piano parts that Chris Hamilton has to learn. So-
If you go find Tim's record, it's Painless. There's a picture of a guitar player on the back, and it's a
That's you.
right-handed version of me for some reason. I don't know why he turned it around. 'Cause I'm not. But
He didn't want to confuse people.
it's too late. So I think we're popping right along. Are we not to Jules Bland?
Yes.
Is there a Jules Bland in
Yes,
attendance?
he excels at confusing people.
Yes.
He
Speaking
excels
of
at popping along.
which, He excels at spreadsheets.
He Excelsiors.
True believers.
He eggshell sees Deo. I never got past that in chorus when they'd make you say it that way.
All the time. Okay, there's an opera called Magnificat, and I always thought that should be a superhero.
It's not too late. Where there's life, there's hope.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not too late. To
Are you gonna turn on your light, or are you gonna do like
I don't know, man. I mean, I said this song is 7 minutes long. It is.
Turn
and
on your radio, baby. Listen to my song.
There's a point of contention for me being like, I know I said I was going to do this song, but
Do the single cut.
no. No. It took me a long time to write this song. I'm going to play the whole fucking thing. Sorry in advance. Good night, everybody who's about to stop watching.
Wow.
How's that?
Jules Bland, everyone.
It sounds like piano.
Good volume.
Oh, it's supposed to be a guitar.
Well, then you're doing it wrong.
Dang.
And right-handed, which is weird.
There's nothing left to salvage. We've lost it to the sea. Don't you remember how this all came to be? I don't know what you expected to find, but I don't think you'll find it here. I was wrong to believe we'd be fine now. It seems like the ending is near. You're seeing the clear skies. Fantasy filtered through rosy eyes. You're seeing the clear skies. Maybe that's the right choice to make, to do what it takes to to survive. Ah, ah. We haven't got much light left. The tide is coming in. No sense in trying to fight it. We've got nothing left to defend. I don't know what you were hoping to hear, but I don't think you'll hear it from me. You keep saying there's nothing to fear. Oh, how I wish I could live in your dream. You're seeing the clear skies, fantasy filtered through rosy eyes. You're seeing the clear skies. Lest you forget, we are beset on both sides. I, oops, I lied. I'm just gonna play half of that song. That's not even half. That's not even half of it. And it's not my favorite parts of it. But it wouldn't be very lightning-y if I just played a fucking 7-minute long song. So, and I'm not
Jules playing the blandest part of his favorite song.
for real. It is the most boring part. It's the most repetitive and droning.
Here,
and,
di-
you know.
this is a very comfortable chair, John. I understand. If you and, so Thursdays at Silver Spring, right? El Golfo.
El Golfo every 6:30 on Thursday o'clock.
Every 6:30.
Every Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Until question mark, but the question mark usually ends up being like 8:45. We usually go around twice, like we're doing tonight. It's a good time. Come on down. John Patton's been there. John Pfeiffer might be there because I found out he lives in College Park and not Baltimore. So I'm gonna try to slowly guilt him into, driving down University Boulevard. Anyway, come to that or don't. I'm not your boss. I don't care.
He doesn't want to see you there. He doesn't care if you show up.
I like going around twice, and so the more people that show up, the less likely that is. So I get paid the same either way. How much is that, you ask? Nothing.
I don't feel like that's our business.
It's nothing.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. I get paid in tips, so come down and give me money, like John
Get a paying
Pfeiffer.
job.
Right, like not that kind of tip.
Hey, you started it.
Get out of here.
So who's up next?
Speaking of getting out of here, I'm gonna do that.
Yes.
Next
King
up,
of the
we've got
segue.
Rick Millman.
All right. I wasn't sure. Hi.
Hello.
I was looking through all these songs. One of the problems is I've been playing the same 3 songs over and over again, and I haven't practiced anything else for about a month and a half. So I didn't know what I was going to play. And the third song, I've already played 2, but the third one has no lyrics. But I found one. So where is it? Here we go. Let's give it a try. This is one I wrote during the pandemic, just before I got involved with the songwriting challenges. It's called Electric Dreams on Acoustic Strings.
I think your hey Rick, I think your noise cancellation is back on.
You know what happened was I didn't realize I was going again.
Ah.
And why don't you let the next person go so I can set my mic up and
All
then I have a song.
All right, are you ready to jump in there, Mr. Chris Eric?
Yes.
All right.
I think.
And
I guess we'll find yes. And
let's go.
I also haven't practiced this song, and I'm like, well, let's do something weird. I have a few songs in drop D. This is one of them.
Nice.
I haven't practiced it in a while, so keep the expectations. Hello. Caught on the stairs, caught unaware, can't stop falling. Grab for a chair, only grab here, can't stop falling. Left on the phone, left all alone, can't stop falling. Do it again, never again, can't stop falling. What does it mean to be happy? Who can remember a time? How do you prove it to anyone? See you in the sunshine. Ooh. Make a big deal, remake the wheel, can't stop falling. Call out a friend, make him pretend, can't stop falling. Put her online, waste too much time, can't stop falling. Drive around town, desperate and down, can't stop falling. What does it mean to be happy? Who can remember a time? How do you prove it to anyone? See you in the sunshine, looking lonely and maybe half loaded, an A-bomb exploded inside. Mind is corroded and gray, what do you say? Open your heart, the hardest part, can't stop falling. Take it on faith, meet on the 8th, can't stop falling. What does it mean to be happy? Who can remember a time? How do you prove it to anyone? See you in the sunshine. See you in the sunshine. Thanks.
Have you played that one here before?
Oh yeah, a long time ago.
Okay. Yeah, I like that's a
thanks.
foot tap.
I like that song, Chris.
It's cool.
Thanks.
If you're gonna play a song on the thing that's not called the thing you keep calling it,
American Blandstand.
it's not
Blandstand.
that. That's not what it's called. But if you ever want to play a song on that, yeah, maybe,
sure.
Maybe play that song.
Okay.
All right.
It's called Can't Stop Falling. Those are the words that keep showing up. So
cool.
I'm bad at naming songs. I'll do that.
All right, moving along
who's
to
next?
Mr. Rick Millman.
Hey, so hopefully everything's gonna work. And let me get to the lyrics. like I said, just before getting involved with songwriting challenges here at VOM, when the pandemic started, I wrote this song. It's called Electric Dreams on Acoustic Strings. Electric dreams on acoustic strings, over empty mosh pits and broken glass. I never reached the finish line, too busy dancing this frenetic dance. With every dark cloud a silver lining, not always easy to see in hazy gray. Step outside and smiling mindfully, taking in the smell of rain. The answer here knows where it comes from. No more forward looks behind. The open door sprang from the stillness of a spacious mind. I sit beneath the Bodhi tree as my mind writes a silent song before this altar of present spring, and touch the ground where I belong. The answer here knows where it comes from. No more forward looks behind. The open door sprang from the stillness of a spacious mind. Comes from. No more forward looks behind. The open door sprang from the stillness of a spacious mind. The answer here knows where it comes from. No more forward looks behind. The open door sprang from the stillness of a spacious mind.
Very nice, sir.
Thank you.
Rick Millman, y'all.
And I'd just like to throw out as an aside, because you don't get to see it if you don't get the comments, where I said everyone is a host tonight. And Kay said, in that case, thank you all for joining us for VOM 29. There it is. Get it on the screen.
Nice.
Needs to be there. And I told her she's already doing a better job than me, so back in a bit. It can't be that hard. I do it occasionally. So, let's see. Next up, our next to last is, but first in our heart, is Mr. Stephen Patton.
Penultimate, even.
Oh, gee, that was so sweet of you, Chris.
Well, I do what I can.
I feel special.
You spread a little love and you keep moving on.
Okay. This song is a hodgepodge. I think I said this before. There was this lady used to hang out at a bar that my wife and I used to go to for years. But it was a bunch of verses that I had tried to write around this song and could never get there until I went to a nursing home. And there was this mother of a friend of mine that I grew up with who was there for Alzheimer's. And she actually was responsible for the last verse, so it really had nothing to do with her. But anyway, this resulted. Addie was just a girl dressed in ragged clothes, hair of red and eyes so blue, freckles on her nose. She talked of knights and castles and other fancy things, and said that she was queen, that I would be her king. Well, look at you, Annie, dressed up like a queen, like the vision in my carefree childhood dream. Well, tell me, Annie, darling, that you remember me, and let me have this dance and share your fantasy. Addie, in our teenage years, cast a spell on me. We're caught up in her beauty, the truth I could not see. That Annie was a fun who lived but for the chase, and now the years have left their mark etched on Annie's face. Well, look at you, Annie, dressed up like a queen, like the vision in my carefree childhood dream. Oh, tell me, Annie, darling, that you remember me, and let me have this dance and share your fantasy. Annie dances around the floor, her face all aglow, but whom she dances with, only Annie knows. For Annie's all alone, no one comes to call, save this one who left his heart and the shadows on the wall. Well, look at you, Annie, dressed up like a queen, like the vision in carefree childhood dream. Well, tell me, Annie, darling, that you remember me, and let me have this dance and share your fantasy. Annie looks up puzzled and asks my name again. Though a dozen times I've told her, I answer just a friend. Then I take her in my arms and I kiss her troubled head before they stop the music and take her off the bed. Well, look at you, Annie, dressed up like a queen, like the vision in my carefree childhood dream. Oh, tell me, Annie, darling, that you remember me, and let me have this dance and share That's the end of the story.
Stephen Patton, y'all.
Stephen Patton. Thank you, Mr. Patton. So, are we
Thank you.
down to our very last?
We
Is
are
that-
down
is
to
that-
our
Yeah.
ultimate performer of the evening.
And he
Ultimate.
is.
You get to the bottom of the barrel, and then you pick it up and you look under it, and you find me.
Oh, that was cold.
Well, then all of us are down there with you going, yay, man! It's kind of greasy down here, but it's not bad. So, it's not so bad. You know, you only itch for a little while. So, what were you playing for? What are you taking us out with this evening?
Oh, you totally drove it out of my mind. I had a song.
Oh, damn it.
I don't know what it was. I'm sorry you do that to me, I guess.
Back after this, I have that. I have that effect.
Oh, okay, that wasn't it, but I'll do that.
Oh,
I mean,
or
a
you can
request
play
is-
Stay Young. Learn to Forget if you want to stay young. You can. One day you're going to play that one for me.
You know what? You know what, Matt? You can play whatever you want. As far as I'm concerned, as the
God.
fourth host.
Is Jules now the
Am I the
voice of
fifth
reason?
host? I don't know. I'm a floating
Well,
head. Kind
Kay
of
said
guy.
is fourth.
I don't,
So
Chris. I don't think I'm up to doing Learn to Forget without like reviewing the chords because I
Fair
know
enough.
that pretty well on the piano, but
okay.
guitar I got to think about.
Next
it.
time. Next time.
This whole fourth host, fifth host thing makes me feel like you're just like arguing over who's Shemp and who's Curly Joe. I mean, really.
We're all Curly Joe.
I'm
There's a
Curly
big
Joe.
difference between third and
I was the
fourth. You know,
sixth
who is the
Beatle.
fourth Marx brother?
Zeppo or Gummo,
Car-
depending
Carl.
on when.
Yeah.
Carl is the fourth Mark's brother.
In the
okay.
in the vaudeville years, yes, I do have a book on
Samo.
the vaudeville years. No, that's the director.
Samo.
That's the director.
That was actually Groucho's dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Karl Marx. And John Lennon's grandfather was a big fan of his,
Right,
too.
yeah,
This
yeah.
all sounds right. This all jibes. I feel like this is all right.
Don't look that up. Matt Holson on now.
Back after this.
Okay, yeah, right.
No,
Sorry. Here's a song I wrote, I don't know, about 6 years ago after reading a book by Harari, which talked about this sort of new ideology and among tech people that what's valuable is not any of the old things like human happiness or national glory. You know, what counts is complexity. If you're not angry, check your heartbeat. Turn off the TV till your mind is clear. If you can stand it just for a minute, look all around you. We're all still here while you were sleeping. A whole new crazy came out of the towers where the bosses dwell. A whole new reason for business as usual, to keep it going while it goes to hell. They used to count on the boss's exemption. It all goes sideways, they just fly away. Now they've decided even that doesn't matter. No more humans, that'll be okay, 'cause it's all just data, it's abstract design. It's not like God had man in mind. Anyway, you can't prove that mind exists, and that's the news. Back after this, will the last man on earth be a TV show? With algorithms watching something they don't know. Will he wonder if they wonder as he stares at the abyss? Will he smile before the break and say, back after this? try to tell them, they won't be told. They got the answers, they wrote the code. You're not approved, you're not on the list. That's the news. Whoa, back after this. Back after this. Back after this.
Matt
That's funny.
Holson,
That's a
y'all.
strange song to end the open mic on.
You know,
Back
actually,
after this.
I think it's perfect.
Strangely appropriate.
I think it's
actually.
very meta.
Why not?
Particularly, you know,
I
with
never met a met I didn't like. Yeah.
Hey-o.
particularly considering how chaotic this evening has been, but gloriously so.
I think K-Said's doing a great job co-hosting, really.
It's really been great to have her back. So
Yep,
I know you were here half of last week, but it's good to have you back at cask strength, as they say. So, goodness gracious. Well,
speaking of Rowan, did you ever end up going up and getting your Rowan juice?
I did.
All right. Fuck
What'd
yeah.
you get?
That's what I'm
What'd you
talking
get?
about. All right, let's
I
compare
had
notes,
a
everybody.
Black Forest Schwarzbier.
Okay.
It's a
I
black
have a
lager.
giant bottle of cheap wine.
I have an empty tea mug.
Okay.
I have what's left of the lime seltzer that I didn't knock over onto my right sock.
And Chris wins so far.
I've got a little bit of cheap bourbon.
What?
you
But
go.
And
but
I've
what
got
is that? A
sign of the
ceramic?
decline of the American imperial civilization.
Okay,
right
Matt
here.
Holson wins. Matt Holson wins, everybody.
See what this says.
I have a
Is it
bottle of
late
tap
stage
water.
capitalism?
Yes.
America.
Oh, thermos.
It actually
What's it say under thermos?
it says
If you drink it out
abolish
of
the Senate.
if you drink it out of thermos, you're saying something. I'm not sure what you're
It says
saying.
Nissan.
Oh,
wow.
boy. Okay.
Well, if it
All
said
right.
Datsun, I'd be more impressed. But
Brought
still,
to you by Doritos. Late stage capitalism brought to you by the ruling class. The ruling class. Do you want people who don't care about you to make decisions that directly affect you? The ruling class.
either have
Try
more
it
or less
today.
cheap wine. You haven't gotten the right
I
amount.
used to have a guy
hot
in my
enough to
crew.
drink for 48 hours, so I'm not knocking the brand itself. It's a great
man.
thermos.
Right, I used to have a guy in my crew that used to carry around one of the green ones like that. I got a couple of them, but he never would let anybody get close enough to it to see what was going on. But it turned out I had to let him go. It was full of booze. And by the time 1 o'clock in the afternoon would come, this guy would be so
Spoiler
stoned.
alert.
It was like, oh
Wow.
Oh, and by the way, I didn't get to shout out. Nothing to do with booze. I don't know him personally, but wow, what? Eric James Danowski has spelled out DORI. Wow, he's really going with it. He hasn't given up yet.
Eric
It's still
James
happening.
Danowski, may I say, along with K-Said and Tracy Buchanan, honorable mentions because I met her this weekend.
Oh,
Finally. MVPs, I'd say, of the chat.
yes, they definitely are. They're definitely they're
keep
the,
it moving.
They bring the noise, but like Eric James Danowski specifically, and this is not in conjunction with any back channeling we've done with Doritos. Wink, wink, wink. But he brings the thunder
he does.
and the lightning.
And he's into every kind of music. I've never seen somebody into
We
so
talked
much
about
stuff.
that.
Yeah,
Chris
I
and
know.
I talked about that this week, where it's just
amazing.
like he's
He's at Rammstein, and then he's like, I enjoy this quiet folk song as well. It's like,
yeah, he hangs out for this open mic and then goes to see Rammstein because he's
Yeah.
a big fan of, like we said last week, the Triple X movies.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that must be it. It's all about Fabulous. So,
Speaking
Rowan,
of family, Rowan, you have a family. You'd probably like to see them, right?
I would.
Yes.
I would. So everybody just, reach out, grab somebody by the face, squeeze and squeeze and squeeze.
Next
And
week,
then-
1:30.
Oh, wait,
what
what?
happens at 1:30?
I don't know. I eat lunch usually around that time.
Oh,
Important to eat lunch.
well, we'll see you at 7 next week.
What happens at 7 next week?
The
We have
open
another
mic,
VOM.
Chris.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
An idiot.
In Ellicott City on Thursday.
No, right here in cyberspace.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Are you gonna hit that button or what?
Sure hope so.
seriously.
My arm's getting really tired.